Hello, my lovely viewers. Today we are solving mathematics, that is polynomial functions. So under that, we'll just focus on finding the remainder and also the quotient by using these two methods, that is the synthetic division and also long division. So what we have uh, on A, we have to find the remainder and the quotient of this our function, which is 2x, that is to the power 2 minus 3x, then plus a 4, then this is over x minus 2. So remember, this is the same as when we write 2x to the power 2 minus 3x, then plus 4 divide by what? X minus 2. That is one and the same. And also it is also the same as when we write 2x to the power 2 minus what? 3x plus what? A 4 by, that is x minus 2. It's one and the same, meaning that the divisor is the x minus 2, because we are dividing this our function by x minus what? 2. That's what it means. So we'll start with synthetic division and also end with long division, but the answer, it has to be the same. Well, if you use synthetic division or long division, the answer, it has to be the same. So I'll start with synthetic division. Okay, so for synthetic division, we check for the highest power. So the highest power of this our function is 2. So if the highest power is 2, there should be no any power that is missing in between. So from 2 you move to 1 as the power, then a constant which has the power 0, then this is just okay. So after that, now you get the coefficients now. So this is our synthetic division. So what you do is you get the coefficients. So you have 2 as the coefficient over x squared. Then for x, the coefficient is negative 3. Then there, the constant is what? 4. So now our divisor is x minus 2. So we set this to 0. Okay. So once we do that, we're going to get x equal to positive what? 2. So that positive 2 value is the one that we put here. So we put a 2 there. So now from here, what you do now is you first drop these 2. The first one that we have, drop it, put it down. After dropping it, now multiply it by going this route, meaning that you say 2 times 2, it will give us what? Positive 4. Then here now we need to add. So when you say negative 3 plus 4, it will give us positive 1. So 1, we drop it here, the answer. Again, we multiply this 2 times a 1 there. So 2 times 1, it will give us a 2. So that 2, you put it here. Now you add 4 plus 2, it will give us 6. Okay, so now we say that always the remainder is what we have, which is a 6 there. Then the quotient, the way we write it is, the quotient is whatever we have here without including the remainder. Okay, so it is 2, say 2x plus what? 1x. Then now in terms of the powers, we start from the end, 0, 1. So this is the same as 2x plus 1. Okay, times, we know that x to the power 0 is 1. So this will give us 2x. Then 1 times 1 it will give us positive 1. So just indicate to say now the remainder is 6. Then the quotient, okay, the quotient is 2x plus 1. So that becomes the answer. So now we have to do the same for the long division. So for long division, what we do is this. So we say this is our long division that we have. So we put the divisor here. Okay, so our divisor is x minus what? 2. Then you also check for the power z, make sure that there's no any power that is missing. So if there's any power that is missing, you introduce a 0x with the power that is missing. But here, since we don't have any power missing, you just write the same function, which is 2x to the power 2 minus what? 3x plus what? A 4. So now what you do is you start dividing. So the way you divide is this. You get this x into this 2x squared, meaning that in short you are saying 2x squared divided by x. Okay, 2x squared divided by x. We can see that x will cancel with 1x. We just have 2x. So that 2x, we put it straight with the highest power, which is 1 for this. So it will be 2x there. Again, multiply 2x times whatever you have here on the device. So meaning that we're going to say 2x times x to give us 2x to the power 2. So we write it below here, 2x to the power 2. Again, the same 2x times negative what? Times negative 2. Okay, so what we're going to get is what? Negative 4 what? X. Then now here we always subtract. So we always what? Subtract. So you say 2x squared, this minus what? 2x squared to be nothing, 0. So no need for us to write it. Again, we move to here, negative 3x minus what? Negative 4. Okay, so negative 3 minus negative 4. So what we're going to do is, let me just show you here. Okay, so I'm saying negative 3, then minus negative what? Negative 4. So it will be negative 3, negative times negative, positive 4 there. So we have positive 1. So it will be just 1x, which is just x. So once you do that, now you drop this 4. So we say plus what? 4. So again we start now. You divide. You're going to say this x that we have here, divide by the x. So it will give us 1. So we say plus what? 1. Then 1 times x, what we're going to get is x. Then 1 again times whatever we have, which is negative 2, we have negative 2. Open, we subtract. Okay, then now after that we're going to say x minus x is 0. Then 4 minus negative 2 here. So it will be 4, negative times negative, positive 2 there. So what we have is what? 6. So you just conclude. Now you see we got the same answers in what we got there. So the remainder is 6. The remainder is what you get here. The quotient is what you have on top. So the quotient is, that is 2x plus 1. So that's what we have. Then our last equation is 4x to the power 3 minus 7x minus 1. So this is divided by, okay, by 2x minus 1. So we'll start with synthetic division. So for synthetic division, we always check for the highest power. The highest power is 3. Make sure that the next power that should follow is 2. And we can see that from this our function, the next power that is following is 1, meaning that the power 2 is missing. So we introduce 0x, we say 4x to the power 3. Then now we introduce 0x with the power that is missing, which is 2. Then minus what? 7x, which has a power 1, and minus a constant 1. Then after that, now this is our synthetic division. So the divisor is 2x minus 1. Then we set this to 0. So we're going to get 2x, which is positive 1. Then we divide by 2, divide by 2. Then we have x, which is positive 1 over 2. So here we put 1 over 2. That's what we do. Then after that, now the coefficients. So we have 4, then 0, followed by negative 7, followed by negative 1. So the first procedure, we drop a 4 there. Then now we start multiplying. So meaning that we're going to say we're going to multiply. So it's like this. So meaning that we're saying 1 over 2 times 4. What are we getting? 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 4, 2. 1 times 2, 2. So the result here is 2. Then here we add. So you say 0 plus 2 to give us a 2 there. Then again multiply like that. So it will be 1 over 2 times what? 2. Okay? So 1 over 2 times 2. So 2 cancels, you have a 1. So what we have is 1. So now I'm going to say negative 7 plus what? 1. We add here again. So negative 7 plus 1, what we're going to get is negative 6. Again, 1 over 2 times negative what? 6. So 1 over 2 times negative 6. So what we have is 2 into 2, 1, 2 into negative 6, negative 3. So the answer becomes negative 3. So here, negative 3. Then from here again, in negative 1, we add plus negative 3. What we're going to get is negative 4. Then now we need to take note to say the remainder is the last number, which is negative 4. Then the quotient here becomes, I'll say 4x, then plus 2x minus 6x. So the powers 0, 1, 2. So we have 4x squared plus 2x minus 6. So that one becomes the quotient and the remainder. The last three using long division, the same. So this is our long division. Okay, so this is our long division. So the divisor is 2x minus 1. Then on top, what we're going to put is this. You make sure there's any power missing, introduces 0x with the power that is missing. So we are putting this on top. So what we have is 4x to the power 3, then plus, that is 0x to the power 2, then minus 7x, then minus 1. So again, we now start dividing. So we'll say 4x to the power 3 divide by 2x. Okay, 4x to the power 3 divide by 2x. 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 4, 2. Then x cancels with that, so you have 2x squared. Okay, I'm so sorry, you're not putting that on top. So for this method, you do like this, the long division. So this is our long division. So inside, that's why we put what? 4x to the power 3, then plus what? That is 0x squared minus what? 7x minus 1. Then here we put our divisor, which is 2x minus 1. Then now you divide 4x to the power 3 divide by 2x. Okay, so 4x to the power 3 divide by 2x. 2 into 2 cancels, so you have 2 here, x cancels with that, so you have x squared. So on top straight, we say we have 2x squared. That's what we have. Then you start multiplying this. Now 2x squared times this 2x, what we're getting is what we're going to get when we multiply. It will be 4, then x to the power 3. Then again 2x squared times this negative 1, it will be negative 2x squared, then over, then here we subtract. So it will be 0 minus negative 2, 0 minus negative 2. So it will be 0 plus what? 2. So we just have positive 2. So 2x. Then now we drop this negative 7. We drop this negative 7x. We say minus 7x. Once we do that, now we start again. So we're going to say 2x divide by 2x, it will be So now we start again. Once you reach here, so once you reach at this point, after dropping this -7, you start again. 2x into 2x, what we're going to have, it will be, let's see. So let me just watch this. So what you do is, yeah, so this into this 2x squared times that -4x, then here -2x squared, you subtract, you have this is a square there, so meaning that it will be, yeah, so it will be, now we start again. We say this 2x squared into 2x, what we're going to get is positive what, yeah. So what we're going to get there, it is positive, because we're saying 2x squared divided by 2x. So this and this cancels, then x will cancel with 1x, so we have what, we're going to have positive x there. Okay, so what we're going to have is positive x, then x times whatever we have, we're going to have 2x squared, then x times -1, what we're going to get is negative x. So here we subtract when we reach at this stage. Then after that, you say negative is 2x squared minus 2x squared, this will be 0. Then you say this -7 that we have, okay, this -7 minus negative x. So -7 minus, that's just -1, so this will be -8. No, it will be -7, then plus 1, which will be -6. So here we have -6x. So what do we do? This -1, we drop it to here. And again we start with to be this -6x divided by this 2x. Okay, so it will be -6x divided by 2x. X cancels, we have -3. So that -3 now is the one that we're going to put here. So -3 times 2x, it will be -6x. The -3 times -1, it will be +3. So now here we need to subtract. So when we subtract here, I mean this is negative, so when we subtract, it will be 0 there. Then -1 minus 3, this will be -4. So we can record as well to see that the remainder is -4. The quotient is 2x squared, then plus x minus 3. So it's just the same with what we got there, because what we have for this other one, what we got was, let me just put it here. You see, it is 4x squared plus 2x minus 6. So when you set this to 0 and you try to factor out a 2, so meaning that you can just divide by 2 throughout. What you're going to get is 2x squared plus x minus what, 3. That's what you're going to get, which will be the same as what, for that one.